She won't come back because you begged. She'll come back when your absence hits harder than your presence ever did. She's gone. And your first instinct is to chase her, to explain yourself, to pour out every thought in the hope that she'll understand and come back. But here's the truth. Most men never realize. She won't come back because you begged. She won't come back because you convinced her with words. She'll come back when your absence becomes louder than your presence ever was. When the silence you leave behind begins to haunt her far more than the sound of your voice ever did. The hardest thing you'll ever do in this moment is nothing. You want to tell her your side of the story. You want to defend yourself. You want to make her see how much she's hurting you. But every attempt to explain yourself now only reinforces what she already believes, that you're still the same man she walked away from. So you stop. You put the phone down. You let the message go unsent. You choose silence over the endless loop of justification. The rooms feel colder now. The absence of her laughter, her footsteps, the little everyday noises that used to fill your life, all gone. It's tempting to fill that space with noise, with distraction, with anything to numb the emptiness. But you don't. You let the silence breathe. You let the void echo. You understand something powerful. It is in the quiet that people start to feel what they've lost. If she's ever going to miss you, it will be because of this emptiness. This is where you start rebuilding, not for her, but for you. You wake up earlier. You take care of your body. You dive into your work with focus you never had before. You start learning skills you once thought were out of your reach. You upgrade your style, not to make her jealous, but because you're shaping a man who commands respect in every room he walks into. You're not running after her anymore. You're running after the version of yourself you always knew you could become. It doesn't get easier right away. You'll see her online, posting pictures, living her life, maybe even with someone else. And it will burn. Every part of you will want to send a message to remind her you're still here. But you hold back. You remember that power lies not in reacting, but in restraint. Stillness is your weapon. And every day you don't break it, you grow stronger. Weeks pass. One morning, you look at yourself in the mirror and realize something has changed. Your posture is straighter. Your eyes are sharper. There's a calm in your expression that wasn't there before. She remembers the man who needed her attention to feel whole. That man no longer exists. And the unfamiliar version of you? That's what makes her curious. You start spending more time with people who bring out the best in you. You laugh more. You work harder. You live without bitterness. This isn't an act. It's who you're becoming. And slowly, the world sees it. Friends notice. Opportunities appear. You're no longer the man defined by loss. You're the man defined by growth. And that energy is magnetic. One day you hear from a mutual friend that she asked about you. Just a casual question, nothing too deep. But you know what it means. She's wondering. She's curious. She's starting to realize that while she was moving on, so were you. And that realization is unsettling. Because now, she's not sure if you'd even want her back. You've built a new life without her in it. You've become stronger, calmer, more in control. But now comes the second phase, the one where she starts to drift back toward you. Not because you chased her, but because the man she remembers is gone, replaced by someone far more powerful. The question is, will you let her back in, Or will you keep walking forward? She scrolls through social media one night and sees a version of you she barely recognizes. You're not trying to show off. You're not posting for her. But your energy is different, lighter, stronger, more self-assured. And that unsettles her, because deep down she remembers being the center of your world. Now, she's not even sure she's in it anymore. Before, she knew exactly how you'd react. She could predict every text, every call, every emotional reach. Now, the script has changed. You're no longer predictable. You're no longer chasing. And in relationships, unpredictability creates attraction. She begins to wonder if she ever truly understood you, or if she took the wrong version of you for granted. It starts with something small, maybe a like on one of your posts, maybe a short message out of nowhere. Hey, how have you been? She's testing the waters, trying to see if the old you will resurface. But you don't rush to reply. You take your time. You stay calm. Because you understand, every man who replies instantly sends the message, "I've been waiting for you." But you're not waiting. You're living. Your delayed response isn't rudeness. It's self-respect. She feels it. In that silence, her mind fills with questions. Why isn't he eager? Did he move on? Did someone else take my place? The human mind can handle rejection, but uncertainty. That's what keeps people awake at night. The more she sees you moving forward without her, the more she feels pulled back toward you. It's not jealousy alone. It's the realization that you've grown beyond the version of yourself she once knew. You're a mystery now, and mysteries demand to be solved. One day, the small interactions turn into a real conversation. She reaches out more openly. She asks how you've been, what you've been up to. But this time, the conversation feels different. You're not desperate to fill the silence. You're not oversharing. You answer simply, confidently, and then move on with your day. That balance, interest without neediness, is what draws her closer. This is the turning point. The emotional weight shifts entirely. You're no longer the man trying to win her back. She's the one trying to find her way back into your world. And the truth is, she's not coming back to the man she left. She's coming back to the man she never thought you could become. There will come a moment, maybe in the middle of a conversation, maybe when she sees you laughing with someone else, where it hits her. She misses you, not the old you, but this new, stronger, calmer version. And that feeling will gnaw at her until she acts on it. And finally, she comes back. Not because you begged, not because you convinced her, but because you showed her, through silence, growth, and self-respect, that your value was never tied to her presence. Now she's the one crossing the gap to reach you. And when that moment comes, the decision is no longer hers, it's yours. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest videos.